grab the link and then I'll put it in there. Here. All right.
Teacher Andy, Mehdi Madani, is he okay? Did you let him in?
Yeah, let me go here for a quick second. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Fatma Friji, is she okay?
Yes, sir. Hi.
Nice. How are you, Fatma?
I'm fine. How are you too, sir?
That's great. I'm fine. Yeah. Okay. So pay attention, please, to what teacher Andy is going to say today. It's very important.
Okay.
All right. So Slim, I just updated my post. So let's see. Yeah. So yeah. So if you, I'm pretty sure you know how to do all this, but for those of you who are watching this that are new to Web Talk, here's something that you might need to know as far as setting up lives in Web Talk, because right now Web Talk is not considered live, but we make it that way. So what we do is very simply is okay, hold on a second. All right, very simply what we do is if you have a YouTube channel, you go ahead and go YouTube live, and then in YouTube, all you got to do is hit the share button.
Yeah.
And when you hit the share button, all you got to do is copy this link. When you copy this link, then we go over to
that means you're streaming Web Talk live through YouTube.
Yeah, so what we do is we go, we turn it into a YouTube live, and then you take that link and you can paste it into your news feed. Okay, so this is my news feed. And then if you look here, this is the YouTube live link. So then when someone looks at this, like right now, if they were looking at it right now, all they would hit is this play, and now you can see it's a little bit of a lag, but now it becomes like a live event in your news feed. So that's just something that you guys can do, the new people, when you do decide to go live. That is what we're doing in Web Talk right now. Web Talk is working on their live feature, but that would be kind of how you would do that live. So that's just a little quick tip. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, okay. All right. So that being said, all right. What I would like is for, okay, so there we go. All right. So what I would like is Slim, what we were talking a couple nights ago about kind of your idea of what you want to do as far as Tunisia and also with your students. Miriam, you can't
Miriam
hear
Hajis, accept her, please. Yeah, Miriam.
Yeah, she's saying that she can't hear anything. Everyone else should be able to hear me.
I think she should press the button called join audio on the bottom left.
Yeah.
Well, at the beginning.
Yeah, that should be able to do it. Now, Miriam, I don't know if you are. Oh, here. Is Miriam on Web Talk? Slim?
I don't know. She has. Yeah. No, she's not yet.
Okay.
But she's going to sign up. Very soon. Okay.
Okay. So Miriam, let me see.
Even Fatma Frigi. Okay. I wanted to sign her up. Maybe last night, but she didn't have a laptop. Okay. Last night she left her laptop somewhere. Okay. But maybe I'm gonna do this tonight.
Okay. So yeah. So whoever's just messaging her. Awesome. You can also say that there's a little button there by the microphone, and sometimes you have to set it up to the right speaker. Oh, it's okay now. Okay, good. All right. So we're live right now. We're live in Web Talk right now. We're live in YouTube. Doing a little Zoom. Slim, could you give just like a little, like, I don't know, like a brief, like 2 or 3 minute. I know it's gonna be tough to do it briefly,
Yeah.
but what we were talking about a few nights ago, and kind of what your goal is, and I think what your students are thinking as well. And then if they want to add something to that, we can do that after you explain it. But what are some of the things that you were kind of thinking about as far as Tunisia and kind of building a following and stuff going on with, as far as like a travel group?
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Okay, teach me, and you get to start with. Thank you so much for giving this nice opportunity. Okay, it has always been, okay, great, talking to you or to talk to you. Okay. Anyway, so I have always, thought about making something happen. It means what? Okay, whenever I'm in the classroom, okay, I feel that my students are lacking something. They're lacking communication. Okay, they want to communicate. They want to speak English. Some of them, okay, resort to centers, to joining or attending, okay, some courses, okay, somewhere in order to brush up their English. Okay, others just rely on the courses, and I know that the courses are not enough. Okay, and the only way to brush up our English is, okay, meeting native speakers of English, meeting students, okay, who are also from all corners of the globe, as it were. So I mean, last time I spoke, with you about traveling, and this, I mean, great opportunity actually. And we tried, I mean, to broach the topic, okay, from different angles. So my objective, I've got an objective, and my objective is to have students travel, okay, or okay, get acquainted with other students from all over the world through Web Talk, okay, if it is possible. And then, okay, why not? They will be able to travel, okay, somewhere to exchange visits, okay. They could, I don't know, okay, if they get acquainted with some students from okay, Europe, or from Asia, or from the United States of America, okay. They keep, I mean, talking, maybe they keep exchanging ideas, and then why not go there and, okay, spend some time there, which is, I mean, a great idea. This is, I mean, part and parcel of exchange, and this is part and parcel of what we are doing, okay, on Web Talk or on Builderall. We are trying, to work on traveling, okay. This is a travel group. So one of my objectives is to promote Tunisia as a good destination for tourism, and Tunisia has always, been so. So it's not, I mean, strange for the country, because as far as I remember, okay, 2020 or 2019, we had about 9 million, okay, tourists, okay, who came to Tunisia from all corners of the globe. So they love, okay, the hotels here. The quality of the hotels is good. The beach is lovely. The sea is nice. The food, okay, here they enjoy, I mean, so much. Okay, they enjoy the food. They enjoy, the people here are so kind. Okay, so they are helpful wherever they go. They find, I mean, support and help. So now, why don't we discover the world? Why don't we, okay, go? And there is, okay, maybe one hurdle, which is whenever you speak, I mean, to students about traveling, they may say, okay, the problem is money. I cannot, I mean, afford to have money. But today, I have brought you, dear students, an opportunity, okay, where you can travel without paying a penny. You could work for it. Okay, you could have maybe your website, your own one, and you work, and you do your best either in Web Talk or okay, on Builderall, okay, and then maybe HMV, okay, and then, okay, some amass some money, and you will be able to travel without paying a penny, okay. Something else, we may speak about discounts. So why not, I mean, have discounts, okay, for students, maybe going to the half a price, or even a free accommodation if they go, example, I don't know, to England, to France, to Italy, to any place, okay. Why not? Because if they belong to Web Talk, okay, this platform, this means, okay, they are privileged, okay. So it's the same here when other students from, you know, European countries or from the United States or from Asia, okay, they come, they come to Tunisia, they may enjoy the same thing. So this exchange will be very important. So giving them incentives, as it were, or some things that encourage them. So this is actually the idea. So if you want to learn English, so look, please here, you can be it, or you can how can I say it? Can maybe throw 3 stones. Okay, one stone and kill 3 birds or 4 birds. Okay, at the same time. How do you do this? You travel, you enjoy, you work, okay, on Web Talk, you gain money, you know people from all over the world, and you enjoy after all, and you communicate, you brush up your English, you do many things. So I have always looked for an opportunity for students. My concern was my students. I want my students to have great opportunities. I want they are studying English and they're learning a foreign language, but this foreign language is accessible to anyone, and it can be shaped. It can be, I don't know, brushed, okay? Not locally, it is possible to do this, okay, abroad. So we will try to find a common ground, as it were, okay, you, Teacher Andy, me, Teacher Tim, a team. And you know that we are working as a team, okay, to make this happen. And I'm sure that we can make this happen. Well, I have always, taught very good students, okay, the quality of the students is always, nice. I mentioned Fatma Frija, I mentioned Maryam now. Maryam, Bilhaj, who is now a teacher, who's working in a center, who's doing her best, and she's been always, a great workaholic, doing her best. Aziz Karra, Yusuf bin Arab, example, and Adam also. This is the discovery of this year. So they are my students, they are third formers, okay, this year, and they are workaholic. Okay, they work a lot, and they've got good accent, good pronunciation, and they've got a good command of English. Also Madani, okay, a new one, and who is 14 years old. So this is the future of Web Talk, first of all, and this is the future of those students or these students. So they may have the opportunity and the chance. Imagine now, this is a smaller group now. Imagine now that the group becomes large, and the larger the group is, the more ideas we have, and the more opportunities we can create each end. Okay, so this is what I really wanted to convey.
All right, so like I said, you're never gonna put that into 3 to 5 minutes. No, that's perfectly said. The idea here is very simple. That we started the IEG travel group probably, I would say, about a year and a half ago, and it was starting to kind of grow very quickly with Vietnam. Vietnam was really into the travel channel and the travel group, and we were talking about different ways to generate revenue so that people could start traveling, whether it was for a lower cost, or ultimately the goal is to travel for free. Now, when we say travel for free, and you just mentioned it, that you have workaholics, it is not a free ride. It is work, it's effort that you're going to have to put in to get this to a point where we can travel for free. Now, the thing is I look at it and say, does it take a little bit of work? Yes. But what we can do, and what we were doing, was building this group of people, a very large group of people that wanted to travel for free. The goal is to make this 80 countries, 80 plus countries deep. Okay, that means every single person in 80 some countries that we are interacting with, as far as with IEG network, these people we can all put together and start working together to create revenue, and build something that people can use to create revenue so that we can travel. Now, what I think is really great about what Slim and I were talking about is the interaction part. Your students and most students around the world that are learning English would like to interact with people who speak English from other countries. to help develop themselves, to help develop their language skills. Well, my thing is, we can do that on Zoom right now. But what I think would be better is if you could actually go and talk to them face to face. And to me, that is really the ultimate goal for teachers and for educators and students, is to be able to do that. And we are constantly finding new things that that we can use to start generating revenue. And so what I want to do is I want to talk about a couple things. Like I said, I am not going to be able to show you HMTV today because for some reason there's a glitch or something with my link, and I'm not able to sign up or log in right now and show you. But I am going to talk about it because I think it's very important in the aspect of what we are doing. Okay, so I will talk about it today, and then like I told you, Slim, I've got around a month or so of vacation left. We can do a whole lot more lives, and maybe try to get some other people into the lives and kind of set it up as a time for other people to show up so that they can interact and kind of show how this thing works. So what I want to do is I really want to be able to just kind of show you some things that we have been doing in the past and what I want to start doing again, because we're starting to hear that borders are opening up again, people are starting to travel, things are happening. So why not start building this so that when we can travel, we're already ahead of the game. Okay, in Web Talk they've talked about there's a partnership with Priceline, but they haven't opened it up yet. I don't care about that. We can still work together and build things. There is, the HMTV will have a, have a marketplace where we can buy and sell things. That's coming too. We don't need to worry about that right now. What I always tell people is, as we're growing, build your base, get this thing going so that you start, growing the people that want to be involved in this. So if we look at the first thing, I want to show Web Talk, because Web Talk is kind of the first thing that you have talked to your students about. I'm going to let you and anybody else explain Web Talk. I'm not going to really explain that too much, but I am going to show very quickly that there are a couple sites or a couple pages that you might want to go to. And one that I would suggest people to, let's see, I'm trying to think, would like to, hold on one. Can you hear someone talking in the background? Slim?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, hold on. All right, so one group that I want you guys, when you get into Web Talk, to get into is the IEG travel group. Okay, so all you got to do is just type in the search IEG travel group, and this is a group that I want people to start following. Why? Because
Teacher Andy, just a minute, please. I'm sorry for the interruption. I've got another student who is trying, to reach us, but they're asking her for a code, the secret code of the meeting. Okay, I don't know. Could you send it and I send her?
There shouldn't be any secret code. If they've clicked on that link that you've sent, then it should be okay. Let me see.
I don't know. So yeah. Her name is Aya. Okay, here. Her name is Aya.
Okay, let me do this real quickly. I'm gonna put it into the chat, and you can just copy this link and send it. It should work. Okay. Without a password. And then if for some reason, I don't even know. Quite honestly, I don't even know if there is a what the password would be. It normally works. So go ahead and click on that link and see if they can get in with that one.
Send me a link, or in the discussion.
Yeah, I put that link in the chat. You see the link in the chat?
Okay, yeah, is it the same link? Okay, to the Zoom meeting, the same one, I guess. Yes.
Yeah, it should be it should be the same one. Sometimes though, when you send it again, then it works.
I'll see.
Yeah, I don't believe that there's a password for this one. So I don't know if she's in WebTalk, but she can actually go to my newsfeed and watch this on my newsfeed as well if she's in WebTalk. So Slim, so here for you and your students, you guys that are listening, this is the official WebTalk IEG travel group. I would strongly suggest going to this one and logging on. You're going to see some different videos and stuff. I think this is a great picture. I love this picture. This is Benjamin. He actually is one of the people. He lives in Zambia, and he really is was wanting to get into this one and kind of interact with some students. But here he is with his suitcase, and he's ready to go. And I really like this picture because of the fact that this is what I want for people to do is can you hear me?
Yeah.
I want people to, to be able to start traveling from every other country and start interacting with each other, not just on Zooms, but, worldwide. So, very, very simply, this is a page that I would like for all travel group people to start going to, and we're going to start building this up. All right. So with WebTalk, most of you know, I'm not going to get into it too much, but most of you know that there's a way to generate revenue. Interaction, things like that. You can earn activity from, your daily activity on there. You can upgrade, get 5 levels, and get information, get money from there. There's referral sign-up bonuses that's about to start, so you can see that people can make money there. And then referral bonuses, all these different things. And then if you look at this, when we look at coming soon, there are some different things that are coming soon that will also help us generate revenue, like WebTalk travel and things like that. So I'm not going to get too much into the payment part of WebTalk, but WebTalk you can join for free and start generating revenue. Now there are upgrades, and you can do all that stuff if you feel like it, if you feel like it's something that you want to do, and we'll talk about that more, as we go along. But for right now, what I would say, especially to your students, sign up for WebTalk. It's free. It's that simple. It's free, and you can start interacting with people, and we're going to start, kind of, like I said, doing more and more with videos and live events and stuff like that. So that is one way that we can generate revenue and kind of towards, paying for traveling. Now, let's see. What I want you to see here, and Slim, this is more for you, is if you guys look in my videos, there's going to be videos based on the travel group. The travel group was actually getting very large. It was about 200 or 300 people that were coming into the different lives, which was really cool. And people were presenting. I don't know exactly which one was presenting, but what I did want to show is real quickly, I wanted to show this one, Slim, because you were talking about, well, I have a business and what can they do? Well, what's cool about this is myself as IEG Travel want businesses. I want businesses to be part of this. I want what a goal would be is that someone from Tunisia could be part of the IEG Travel group, go to, let's say, Taiwan, to Taiwan or to the Philippines or wherever they go. And they could go to a business and say, look, I'm a verified IEG travel member. And they would say, well, with so much interaction that's going on with my page from the IEG travel group, we're going to give you a free room tonight, or maybe we're going to give you dinner tonight, something like that. That's a goal. Okay. Now, how is that company going to just be able to do that? Well, these different platforms generate revenue. So WebTalk, they make a post, and they're a IEG verified business. When they make posts, people in the group are going to comment and interact and do that and generate revenue for them. We also have lives, and this one, I'm going to hit play. You might not hear it, but hold on. I'm going to try to find the, yeah, so here we go. All right, so I'm not, we don't need the sound right now, but this is a hotel. Okay, this is the hotel where Teacher Tim's wife works, and they have a page in WebTalk where all the employees are signed up with this link, with the hotel link. Now, what they do is they do all their communication privately in a private group on this platform. They're generating revenue for themselves by doing what they do with emails and, you know, calls and everything. They're doing that in WebTalk and generating revenue. Then they also post things publicly where people can interact. So in the middle of a Zoom, what we do is like I told you, Slim, if a business has like a little promo video, we're going to put it in these live events. So if you look, here's a little promo video. It has you know, sound and stuff, but that's unnecessary right now. But we can advertise and promote any business that wants to be part of the IEG travel group network. We can sit here and we can you know, post these different you know, promo videos right inside of our lives. So people around the world are going to see this and go, hey, if they're a verified company, I'm going to go follow them on WebTalk. And, you know, the same thing, we're going to do this with, you know, HMTV as well. But what it is now you have a promo for whatever business. So anybody that's listening right now, if you went out and got a business and said, hey, join WebTalk, whatever. If that business starts advertising and paying for advertising in WebTalk, whoever signed them up will get 10% of their revenue, of their advertising revenue. So let's say someone gets on WebTalk and they're a business and they want to spend, you know, $100 a month. Well, 10% of that is what, $10? But what if they spent 1,000 or, you know, more to advertise? Okay, so that is, I just quickly wanted you to see that. That is a little advertisement. That was part of one of our lives. Let me show this again though. That was a part of one of our lives. Let's see. Okay, so if you look, I don't know, there's not gonna be a ton of people, but there's if you were to look at this, there's a bunch of people that are on this, and what we do is we make it so that people aren't in they aren't in the Zoom, they're actually watching this live on the news feed. So when they're asking questions and interacting, they're generating revenue for whoever. Now, what we do is I tell people when we make a live, copy that link, paste it on your news feed, and people are going to talk about it on your news feed, and it's going to generate revenue for you. So once you make a video, I don't care if people share it. I don't care if people put it on their news feed. It's to help everybody. Now, here's another thing is someone, and I don't know who, but someone, when we were having some of these different lives, I was asking people, what would you like to show us about your country? And you were talking about this, Slim. You were saying, well, you know, I would love to present Tunisia to people as a place to visit. Well, every single person can go make a video of their town, take pictures of their town, take pictures of this, take pictures of that, do videos of whatever, and showcase this. So someone had already actually posted this information, but they got on in the live and they just presented something from their country in a live event, in a live Zoom. So they had actually posted this on their news feed already, but they actually were showing different pictures from their country, and then they were hashtagging it with the IEG travel group, the IEG travel portal, IEG education, IEG students, all that stuff, so that when we go in and start searching IEG travel, all these things are going to come up, and people are going to be able to showcase their country. So that's one of the things that you were talking about, Slim. You were saying, like, I would love to have people show what's going on in my country, what, different things that are important in my country. Great. Some people did it like this, within just pictures that they had actually put up. And then other people were actually creating, like PowerPoints and things like that they created themselves, and they're showcasing different countries and things like that. So that was really cool, for people to do. So as you can see, they had plenty of time to kind of showcase what they were proud of about their country and some different things. And this is what I loved about it, is we were starting to do this like every week. We were getting people in and people were showcasing their country. Why is this important? I will explain that in a second. Here's someone that's showing kind of some food, some food items from this country, different things. So yeah, it was really cool that we can learn. And I'm going to show you the faces on here, because my face was in Atlanta, Georgia. We have Maine. We have Vietnam. I believe Abdur is Pakistan, I believe. And then Erdi is Russia. So if you look at this, guys, just in this picture, 5 countries represented, interacting, talking, speaking English. This is exactly what you were asking for, Slim, is you were saying the students want to interact. Well, here we go. This is the simplicity of it. These people were actually in the Zoom. There were plenty more people that were actually watching it and commenting. And what's nice is here, if you look on this is another thing that's kind of cool, guys, is to generate revenue. Zoom isn't going to pay us. But if we put these lives into a newsfeed and people start talking, that interaction, that time spent on your newsfeed is generating revenue. Okay, that's what's beautiful about Web Talk, is you can do it for free. There are upgrades that you can do, but you can do it for free, and you can, slowly generate revenue, and that's just only going to increase. Aziz. Let's see who asked the question. Miriam. Yeah, Miriam, you say how to join the platform. I would say talk to someone who is in this Zoom, preferably Slim.
Yeah. Teacher Andy, I'll be accidentally today, while leaving the center. Okay, I was teaching. I saw Miriam. She was one of my, my nicest students, and I told her about the meeting of today, because I do not have time actually, to sign her up, on Web Talk. So right. Maybe after the meeting today or tomorrow, I will be telling her everything about Web Talk, and the image will be clearer to her.
Yep, perfect. So Miriam, definitely talk to Slim, get his link, so that you're connected to him. That is something that is important, is as you guys go and start talking to people and see people that might be interested in using Web Talk, give your links. Make sure. Here's the thing, guys. Do not tell someone just to go Google it and check out Web Talk, because what happens is people put those their own links, and when you use their links, you're not connected to anybody that you know, and therefore it's kind of hard to kind of help build that kind of community of working together. So I always tell people, when you talk to someone, give them your link right away and say, hey, here's my link. They have it in the back office. It's very simple. You copy it, send it out. Here's my link, click on this, sign up for free, so that everybody's connected, so that you are generating revenue from them. Because very quickly, for someone like Miriam, who's doesn't quite know, is for free, you can generate revenue for yourself. And if you give your link to someone and they start generating revenue, you get matching revenue for that for free. Okay. And then, you know, with the upgrades, there's some levels, and Slim can explain that to you. But that is something that's nice about this, is you can join for free. And if you give your link to someone and they use it, you can, you know, match, they'll match their revenue, making, hold on. Oh, wait. Okay. So that is, you know, that is one of the things that we're looking at and that we're using to build this group to start building revenue. Now, the next thing is, let's see. So Slim, does that kind of answer some of your questions, kind of showcase a little bit of what you were talking about and kind of your mindset of what you were wanting to do with this travel group?
Yeah, sure. Okay, you've been answering, you know, many questions.
Okay, good.
I don't know if my students have got many questions, or if they wanted to introduce themselves. Okay, to you. Okay, teacher Andy. Okay.
Yeah. Let me just 1 second, because what, you know, when we were talking, Slim, and I said, look, I said, what you're saying, we're already doing it. It's there.
Yeah.
We just had to kind of take a little pause. And now we got to kind of start, you know, revving this thing back up and getting it going. I would really like to get, you know, Vietnam back involved, because there was just such a massive group of people, and they were awesome. They were coming in and they were presenting things and talking about different things, and it was really cool to get that. So you know, that is something that I want to, you know, kind of get going again. I know that with travel not happening, it's kind of like, why are we talking about travel? But now you can travel a little bit, even if it's in your country. So might as well start working on this and building this thing so that you can start generating revenue for that. Okay. Does any of your students, anybody have any questions about what we're talking about right now, other than maybe like, how does Web Talk work? How do I sign up? You can ask Slim those questions later. Does anybody have any questions? All right. Okay. Well, what we'll do is, I'm sure you guys are going to have questions. I'm sure that, you know, everyone wants to ask later, and that's fine. Not a problem. So here's the next thing that I want to show you guys. And, you know, let me see here. I think what I'm going to do is, let's see. Okay. I'm going to show you something now. Now, this to me, I'm kind of trying to do things on a level of what I want people to hear, because when you start talking about paying money and stuff like that, people go, well, I don't have money to pay for it. Great, I understand that. That's fine. I'm going to be able to show you how to kind of take things that are free and build those so that you can pay for the things that cost money. Okay, that's the idea here. So let me talk about, I'm going to talk to you about Builderall. I would like to you know, kind of explain a little bit about Builderall, because my vision of what I want to do with this is to create something where people are making money, but we're also having something that is a life skill. We're also having something that we can use, you know, to promote ourselves and get more people involved into, you know, the travel group and things like that. So for this, there is a site, and it is called Builderall. Now, here's something that people need to hear that are listening to this live or as students. Do not get into Builderall right now. If it's something that interests you, if it's something that you might be interested in, and you go, hey, I want to be part of this, great. You need to talk to the correct people. And the correct people right now, for me, is myself, Slim, or Teacher Tim. Okay, so what I would say is the people that are Slim students and the people that are in the Zoom, talk to Slim. If you are interested in what I'm talking about, talk to Slim. Don't go and do a Google search and just randomly find a link. That is not how this is going to work. It is not successful if we do it incorrectly. Okay. When I'm explaining this, I want people to understand that there's a much bigger picture. We want people to do everything for free. Ultimately, we want it to be for free. So as we build it, we have to build it correctly so that people that are paying for something will generate revenue, so that it ultimately will pay for it, so that it doesn't have to be something that you are actually paying out of your pocket. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense, because what I have figured out is if we can get one person, i.e. Slim, and I think it's 4 people, possibly 5, that use his link, now he can start paying for everything for free with those commissions. Okay, he can pay for things and not have to spend his own money. And that same concept will go to every single person. So as you hear these different things, don't just Google something, say, hey, I am interested in this. I would like to know more about this. Great. If I want to do it, get the correct link. Okay. And those people that are listening on Web Talk, people that are not in this Zoom, either contact myself or contact Tim, and we can get you guys a link so that you can, get into this as well. But that being said, this is just information. I am not asking people to get into this right now, because this is a little bit more of a next level kind of thing. But this is a thing that people can use to turn into a job. Okay, we've already heard from Slim that people in Tunisia make maybe $300 or $400 a month as far as a salary. I can tell you that this could make you much more, but let's look at it. Okay, so Builderall is a site, and the site is very simple. It's to create and build web pages, funnels, chats, all kinds of things. They have about 40 some apps in here that you can use to create web pages, so that people can come to your web page, look at the things that you're involved in, and you can direct them to the other platforms that we have. Okay, so what's really cool about this is, I don't know how many of you know a business, but you might know a business, and this business might say, hey, I don't have a web page. You could go to them and say, hey, here's a platform. All you have to do, business, is pay for the monthly subscription to this platform. We can help those people. They can come in, they can do a live, they can say what they want as far as their page. And what we're doing is we're kind of creating jobs within the IEG network of people who want to learn how to teach others how to create websites. Okay, so what's cool about this is, most places, if you were to say, hey, I need to create a website, they're going to say $500. That's a lot of money. But what we can say is, you purchase the actual the platform, you pay for the platform itself and all the apps and things that it has. We can help you create your own web page. Now, what I want to do, and this is something that's in the future, what I really want to do is I want to make this part of being part of the IEG travel group. Because what I really want to do is I want every single person that's traveling to create a web page and have links that will direct you to all these platforms, so that we can get more people involved in the travel group. And if they're connected to you, they're going to generate revenue for you. Now, what also this can do is create a page where you become like a verified IEG travel group member. When you purchase this and use this, and spend the money on it. I want to create a way where we can give people a little bit more access, or maybe generate some different things. This is still kind of in the thought process, but we can use Builderall to, one, help you get a new job. You can help people build web pages. That is something that you can do. You can learn a skill. This is basically, the idea of this is, we kind of call this like our textbook for HMTV, which means HMTV ourselves, we can help you guys learn how to use this platform. And when you learn how to use this platform, it is now kind of a side hustle, a new job, that if you wanted to create web pages for businesses, you would know how to do that, and we can help you do that as well. So this is beautiful, because it's not only just a place to generate revenue, it's a place that you can learn a skill and use those skills. So this is one way to do it. Now, why are we saying that Builderall is kind of the thing that you want to do? Well, that's very simple, because let's see. Oh. Get logged on for some reason, logging me off. So that's fine. Okay, so with this, you can start getting people involved. Okay, so people sign up and they want to use this and they start paying for it. Well, what's beautiful about this company is they say, hey, if you want to tell people about this and help build our company, this company is a very new company. I mean, very new as far as going public. So they are growing and they need people to advertise for them. So they say, well, hey, if you use the site, we're going to help you earn revenue. Okay, so what happens is, the first time that someone joins, and they would use your link and they would join, they only have to pay $1 for the first month. So they get the site for $1. They can start working in the site and start doing things and start kind of building up their following and stuff like that, and talk to people and showcase what this platform is about. This is a great platform for building websites and things like that. So what they do is they pay for $1. Now, when they do that, if you look up here, when someone pays their $1, it's going to give you an estimate of how much money you have possibly coming to you. This is an estimate, because everything's going to be paid a month later. So they say, okay, someone paid $1. It looks like they're interested. When they decide to upgrade in that second month, you're going to have an estimated amount of revenue that's going to come in. Then, if you look here, when you start selling stuff, then they're gonna money is going to start showing up. And then if you look down here, as the months go along, this right here says pending review. So right now, there's a payment there that I could get if the people continue using the platform. When it does, then it's going to go over here and it's going to be available, and then you can request it. And then, like this one shows, they've paid me $125, because now when I did this, I started doing this about 3 or 4 months ago. I joined and started working with this. So within a few months, things are starting to starting to work, and now I'm starting to generate revenue, which is awesome. Now, let's see here. How does it work? Is probably the question. As far as payment, it is paid on like a 2-tier kind of thing. So what we have is, we have our first level, and then we have our second level. So we have direct sales, and then we have whatever sales those people get, whoever joins. So when you look here at this one, Tim Lecoq, he is level 1. When I click on him, there's Slim right there, because Slim used Teacher Tim's link. So what happens is, every month from now on, I will get paid something from Tim, and I will get paid something from Slim every time that he continues paying for the site. Now, what I said before is, ultimately, if you can get 4 people, just 4 people, and they're using the site and they're paying for the upgrades and stuff like that, that will pay for your monthly membership every month. So it's not like you have to get massive amounts of people. You could get 1 person and then they sign up 3 people. That would work too. As long as there's 4 people within your direct sales and your second level of sales, those commissions will pay for your subscription. Okay, so that's what's cool about this is we are focusing on the idea of someone comes in, we got to get 4 people involved with them as quickly as possible so that they don't have to pay. Those 4 people that come in, same thing. We got to talk to them and see how we can, you know, start placing people in underneath them to help them all be able to generate revenue and be able to make this free. And then you continue the work and keep talking to people and getting in more and more people involved, and then you're starting to generate revenue. Okay. Now let's look at real quickly how it pays, because this is important. When it pays, okay. So if you look at this first one down here, okay, what they say is that Builderall says that they pay 100% their first month and 30% every month after that. But there is a 10% kind of fees or whatever that they take out. So it's more like 90-30. Okay. So what I said was the first month you paid $1. So you have your trial month. At the end of that month, they're going to say, do you want to upgrade? And you say, yes, I'm going to upgrade. How much is that upgrade? It is $69.90. Okay. Yes, I know that that's a little bit much for some people. I understand that. I'll come back to that because we're still, you know, I still want to try to make this so that people can start doing this without too much money spent. So what happens is you're going to get $62.91 back. Okay, sorry, when someone who you sign up, when they pay $69.90, you get $62.91. Well, if you think about that, if you have someone sign up and they upgrade, well, that's $62.91. I only have to come up with about $7 more, and then I can pay for my next month. That's month number 1. They say the first month on a direct sale, you will get back 100%, but it's 90. It's 90 because of their fees. You're going to get back $62.91. So if someone upgrades the first month, not the $1, but the $69.99 or $69.90, they pay that second month that they're part of it, you get 100%. Okay, does that make sense, Slim? That makes sense?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so then what happens is the next month, those same people that are direct sales, the second month that they pay, so they pay the $1 the first month, second month is $69.99, and then the third month that they pay, now you're making 20%. It says 30%, but it's still that 10% fee. Now you're making $18.87 every single month off of that person. That's the direct people. So the first month that they upgrade, you get 100% back. Then the month after that, then it's 20. Then you make this 1887. So when you multiply 1887 by 4, that's going to pay for your subscription every month. So it's not very hard to get this rolling, okay, to get this going. Now, that's direct sales. Now, what happens on your level 1? So let's say this person went and signed up this person, okay? They paid in euros, but they paid the $69.90. I don't get any of that the first month, okay? Because that 100% goes to the person that signed them up. So when they pay $69.99, it goes to the person who signed them up. But the next month, the third month when they do that, let's see, anybody else? Oh yeah, here. So if you look at this one, the third month that person pays $69.99, 2 people are going to get $18.87. The person who signed you up, and then the person above them, because it's 2 levels of commissions. So think of it like this: if you get someone to use your link, you're going to get 100% the first month that they pay for their subscription, and then every month after that, it's $18.87. If they sign someone up and that person decides to start using it, The first month you get 0 because that 100% goes to them. But then after that, they make you $18.87 every month. Okay, so when you look at this, these numbers can get big very quickly. So let's look at this. And I'm sure people have questions. I will answer them in a second. Let me show you one last thing. You can actually look at this, and let me show you how to kind of understand this particular calculator, because it's a little, they're still editing some things because this one isn't quite right. But what this means is if I can get one person to sign up for using Builderall, I'm going to get 100% on their first month. But this isn't about the first month. This is going into the when you start making the 30% afterwards. Okay, so if we look down here, if I get some person, okay, they're gonna, and this says 2097. Okay, understand that the 10% is not being taken out of this, so this actually is the 1897 or 1887, whatever it is. It says 20 on here. That's 30%, but there is the 10% that's taken away from that. So don't get too confused about that. I wanted to show you guys the 18 because ultimately this is 18. You can figure that out in math, what's up with that. But if I get one person, okay, and they've paid, now I make $20 or $18. Now, how many affiliates can I get? Well, I'm going to do the magical 4, okay? Or actually, no, I'm going to say 1 again, okay? But those people, but I get like, what I want to do is I really want to focus on 4 people. So now I get 4 people. Now, if you look at this, this says 83.88, but if you take 10%, it's somewhere around like 70 something is what that would be. So if you got just one person to sign up and that person, got 4, or if yourself, you got 4 people, just 4, look at that. It covers your $69.90 every month. Okay. That is how simple this is. And it continually grows from there. Let's just look at it. Let's say I do, let's say 2, let me see. I have 2 people, okay? And those 2 people got 4 people each. So now I'm at, well, let's see, hold on. Let me put this 2 in here, okay. All right, so those 2 people that I got, they made me 41, but then those people, we put 4 people underneath them, 167. Now every month you're making $209. Okay. Now, this is what I kind of want to show you, Slim, is if we do this as 3, up to 4. So we have 3 people that we got ourselves, and we put 4 people under each one of those. And if you look, yeah, now we're getting into your monthly salary, right? That's not a lot of people. That's not very many people. 3, and then 3 times 4 is 12, so that's about 15 people. This is what's exciting about Builderall, is not only is it going to be a great platform for us to build web pages for every single person to start posting all of their travel stuff, so when people start looking at it, then there's going to be funnels. They're going to be like, oh, I want to be part of this travel group. Well, click on this link. It's going to send you to the travel group. It's going to send you to HMTV. It's going to help you gain more people that use your link to follow. But ultimately, this is going to be an amazing way to have a new job for many people around the world. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of work. You just said it, but there's people that are hard workers. This is something that you can use to become very successful very quickly, and we can build this travel group very quickly this way as well. Now, is that a lot of money to pay for? Yes. So we have I kind of have a way of trying to figure out how to make this work for people. So real quickly, does anybody, Slim or anybody else, do you have any questions about Builderall itself?
Okay, Aziz and the others, Yusuf, Aziz, Miriam, okay, Fatma, yeah, if you've got any question, as you know, teacher Andy said, go ahead and ask.
I think teacher Andy pretty much explained everything. Everything is clear for me.
Good. So what I would say is there's probably people on here that are, I don't know, influencers or designers or, you know, have some sort of whatever they do. This platform, I think, is going to help a lot of people because it builds your business. You can create a web page for your business, whatever your business may be. You can also create other pages that are connected to it that are going to be part of this travel group. I mean, if you think about, let's say there's 100 people in the travel group and all of them have web pages all over the place and you're showcasing all of your travels, people are going to start looking at that and saying, I want to be part of it. I want to be in this. Okay. So, you know, I think that Builderall is a great way to, one, learn a job skill, as well as create a way for you to generate revenue. Okay. Now, let's talk about HMTV. I can't show it because, like I said, my link is messed up today, and hopefully I'll be able to fix that. But basically, the idea of HMTV is very simple. It is kind of like YouTube, except you are going to get paid as soon as you sign up. And then when you start posting videos, pictures, whatever you want to do, it doesn't even have to be travel. It can be anything that you want to do. If you want to be an influencer and you've been posting stuff in, you know, Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and everywhere, you're not making any money on that. I can tell you that right now. Unless you have 1 million followers, you're probably not making any money on your posts. People are liking it, they're enjoying it, but you're not getting anything out of it. So HMTV has been created by Seth, and he's working very hard on it and building it to be an incredible thing. It's going to have basically what you can do is it's a company that you're going to be able to learn how to build a business, how to build a brand, how to build whatever you want. So what you're going to do is you're going to use this site to create your own brand, your own business, whatever you have in your head that you think you want to do. This is going to be the place where you can learn how to do that. Okay. I did say that Builderall was kind of like our textbook. Builderall, if you think about, like, if you go to class, if you go to Slim's class, right, you get a book and he's teaching you. And at the end of that chapter, he says, all right, take this test to see if you've learned something. And you do the test, you've learned something. Okay. He says, great, next chapter. But does he pay you anything for that? No, he doesn't, because you're learning. Well, what's beautiful about this is if you know how to use Builderall and you can start building web pages for people, you can charge those people. You can charge someone. You could say, hey, for, you know, $100 a month, I'll keep it up. I'll update it. You send me information. I'll do whatever you need on your site. You can generate revenue for that. So in this textbook, once you've learned how to use it, you can actually generate revenue from it right away. So HMTV, that platform is going to give you, there's classes, you're going to be able to learn things that'll help your business, help your brand. Now, that platform is free to join. Once again, those of you who are on Zoom, you need to talk to Slim to get his link. If you are listening to this on Web Talk or whatever, ask me for my link and I'll give it to you so that you can get signed up. There are two different kinds of ways to do this in HMTV. Very simple, free. When you sign up for free, you're going to get a link. You get a link, you sign up, you get it for free. You get 500 credits right away just for signing up. What does that mean? Well, 500 credits, each credit is worth a penny. So now you've generated $5 just by signing up, building your profile. You know, update your profile, you know, do all that. Now you have $500 or 500 credits, which is $5. Anybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
The sound, I'm sorry, the sound is not that clear. Yeah.
Okay. Let me I'll be in and I'll be out and right back in.
Okay.
Okay, the sound should be working again, right?
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
So what you're going to do now is if you give your link to anyone, the free link, when you give it to them, every time that someone joins, they build their profile. As soon as they build their profile to the specifications that are needed, now you earn 200 credits for every single person. That's $2. Okay, so $5 for yourself when you sign up, $2 for every single person that uses your link. This is for free. You start interacting, you start friending people, you start commenting on things, you start sharing things, you start viewing things. All these activities will give you a credit here, a credit there, a credit there. There's different kinds of credits, and you can build your credits. When you get to 10,000 credits, I believe it's still at 10,000 credits. When you reach that, then you can cash out, which means that you can take those credits and turn them into cash. That would be $100. What you also can do is you can share credits. So let's say you want to pay somebody for something. You say, hey, Slim, I need help with this homework assignment. And he says, you know what? That's going to cost you 50 credits. What do? You get on there, you type it in, 50 credits, it becomes revenue. It becomes something that you can use to pay. Okay, there will be a marketplace. Teachers will be able to sell their classes. People will be able to sell whatever they want to sell, and people can push credits to them to pay for it, or you can pay for it, outright with money. So,
how big is the platform right now?
The platform is growing right now. It's probably at about 400 or 500 people. It is very new. We have been working on it for about, I would say, about 4 months now. He has been creating and building, so it's growing very quickly. It really is. What's beautiful about this, guys, and I say this for Web Talk, and I say this for HMTV. What's beautiful about this is when you hear people say, hey, this is ground level. Anytime you hear someone say a business says, oh, it's at ground level, most of the time there's already like 1 million people in it. And yes, that is kind of ground level, but what's beautiful about this platform is there's only about 500 people in it. So you could become an influencer within this very quickly. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start moving all the people and get them from the travel group in here, so we can start interacting with each other and doing live events and doing posting videos and posting pictures, and people can start interacting and start generating those credits. So that's what you can do with that for free. Now, to upgrade to become a Hidden Money Plus member, that is $29.99 a month. What does that include? Well, all that is it's going to give you access to classes to help develop your brand and your business. You're going to have consultation time that you can set up, that you can talk to Seth, who is the CEO. He's going to actually do classes to help you build your brand and show you ways to do that. You are going to be able to use the marketplace so people can pay for whatever. I think that like even an influencer could say, hey, if you want to watch this extended video of my travel, you need to pay me 20 credits or whatever, and they would pay for that, and then they would have access to that. You can what another thing is, as you're posting stuff and becoming an influencer, you will start generating revenue based on viewership. So when people start viewing your stuff and watching your videos, you're going to generate revenue based on that. There's a couple other things that come with the $29.99, but it's actually, to me, it's a pretty good deal, because what happens is if anybody uses your link, and that's like an affiliate link, so then you would get a different link. You sign up as an affiliate, you pay for it. if anybody uses your link, your affiliate link to upgrade to the HMTV Plus, you make $9 every single time. So 30% of that sale goes to you. So when we think about this, okay, let's say again, if I upgrade for $29.99 and I make $9 if someone signs up, how many $9 do I need to pay for that? Basically 4, right? 4 or 5. But I'm gonna say 4. 4 times 9 is, well, no, yeah, 4 times 9 is 36, right? I'm terrible in math. You guys will understand that. I'm an English teacher. I'm always awful at math, but I believe it's 4. So once again, here's my thought process. If you could get 4 people to say, hey, I'm going to pay for the $29.99 and I'm going to pay for the $69.99 in Builderall, and you have them in Builderall and you have them in HMV, everything's for free. That's not a lot of money if we start thinking about how can we start generating enough revenue to start traveling for free. Well, if we're getting people to sign up over here, sign up over there, and we're all paying, let's say we're, someone have a question? Yeah.
Let's say the thing is we are talking about signing up and stuff like that, but let's just say I have not seen the interface, and is it user friendly first off? And and what about what about the posting criteria of the content and other stuff?
The posting of information is going to be very, very open to whatever people want to post. Now, are we going to have people posting in like hate crime stuff and all that? No, that's not how it works. But as far as like what you can post, I've already been talking to people that say, hey, you know, I keep getting kicked off of Facebook because they say that I've been talking about something that people don't like, and the things that they're talking about are is it adult content?
Okay. Let's just talk about this. The thing is, I'm not really in this like belong here. I just was called by my friend and he's like, it's a really interesting class. So I'm basically from India. So
okay.
Yeah, cool. So the thing is, looking at the population and like how to explain it to you. If I say that, if you look at my background, right? So people over here needs a really user-friendly and easy thing to do, right? If you go on explaining all this to an Indian, to a normal Indian who is not that educated, but he's talented, right? So he needs someone to do it for him. He would not understand you at all.
Here's what I would say to that. We have plenty of people from around the world that could explain it to you very easily.
I can understand you pretty well.
No, I'm saying anybody, like you're saying, like someone in India might not understand this. Well, has someone in India used Facebook? Has someone in India used YouTube?
Oh, many people, they do.
Yes, they have.
The thing is, see, about YouTube, it's not really user-friendly when you go to posting stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, it takes
you know, you have to work with algorithms and stuff like that to get yourself in the line. You know that if you have been in this field, you know that the YouTube does not work like really straight up. So if somebody is not that educated or like, you know, brilliant in doing these things, they would not get the idea of what they are going to do.
Right. Well, what I would say, and like I said, man, I wish I could show you the site right now, because it really is. It takes takes a little bit of figuring out, but I think that most people, and I say this with a pretty positive percentage, the people that I know that are already using it, some of them aren't that tech savvy. But they are able to use it, and they're learning it, and there's going to be plenty of people that could help anyone that you know that might have some difficulty, we can help them understand it.
Yeah, so help word is pretty nice over there too. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing is, hold on one second.
Mhm.
The thing is that what I really like about this, and I'm glad that you spoke up, and that you're, from India, because I really, well, I mean, we have people that we know from India that are part of Web Talk, that are part of the IEG, platform, the IEG group, everything. So we have plenty of people that we can help them understand how to use these platforms. We explain it very easily to people. We can go through it. We can show it. Like a lot of times what I'll do is I'll actually just do live events where people come in and ask questions, and we just start clicking on it and showing people how to use these different platforms. We do that with Web Talk, we do that with Builderall, and we do that with HMTV. So that it makes it very easy for people to understand it. And when they do have questions, because everybody's listening to this going, I have a million questions, but I'm not going to ask. That's fine. We will be able, like when people say, hey, I need some help with this. Great. Let's do a live. Let's show it to the world. Slim knows that, we've done this for years with Web Talk. If people will come in and ask the same question 100 times, and that's okay. Yeah. We're going to answer it. We're going to show you how to do it, because that's how you learn. You get on, you ask questions, and we will show you that. So Hassan, I feel like we could get that to work pretty easily.
Yeah, okay. Teacher Andy, could I? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Could I butt in? Could I butt in? For a while. Okay. Just to add means something. Okay. I want to speak about my own experience. Okay. I remember back, to 97, I guess, when I was a student. Okay, or 1996. We didn't have good access to internet. Believe me, I was computer illiterate. Okay, I was computer illiterate to the point that anyone who introduced something to me, I was always afraid. I said, "Oh my God, okay, how could I master this? It's not possible." Okay, and I remember now, back to 2000, I guess 2001. Okay, when Facebook was introduced. Okay, believe me, I wasn't that person who got phobia, as it were, when it comes to technology. So I didn't want to use my laptop. I was not even able to click. I swear now, I was not even able to click. To write a sentence, it took me ages. And it wasn't a good laugh. People were mocking me. But then, I said, come on, Slim. So yes, you are supposed to do this, and you can do this. Okay, because I was, I belonged to the art section. So I just studied, literature and, history, geography. But I was not interested in mathematics, in computer science, and at all. Okay. So I started using the computer and started, clicking and making mistakes and goofing, okay, from time to time. But then, thank God now I'm able, to access, many things. Though I'm not that talented one, but okay, I could manage myself. So the message is, it's okay. At first when I joined Web Talk, I kept saying to myself, oh my God, how am I going to manage this? I cannot do this. Okay, Web Talk, it's something new. Okay, how can I know people? How can I invite people? Referral link. What this? Okay, well, how can I do this? Okay, but then bit by bit, I learned how to do this, and I found that it's easy. Okay, something easy. So his question his question was nice and was great, and this is what most people actually ask. Okay, they say, oh my God, what are you talking about? This is not easy. Not anybody can accept this. It needs somebody who's knowledgeable, someone who's got great idea, great ideas when it comes to this, to Builderall or TV, okay, hidden money TV. But I would like to say that, we start from scratch. We could learn. So why were we created little brains? So I know it's difficult. It's not easy, I mean, at first. Me too, okay? At first, believe me, it was all Greek to me. Okay, teacher Tim was, I mean, introducing things, and it was all Greek to me. Oh my God, I mean, build it all. HMTV, what's this? Come on. Okay, but then I have started, you know, to get accustomed to this, and I'm still learning, but things are improving and things are better. Okay, so what I want to say is that it's sure it's okay. Yeah, you know, at first it's a bit, you know, complicated, it's a bit difficult. Okay, but we are supposed to be armed with, okay, you know, patience, and we need, I mean, to wait, and we need to learn. And I have spoken, okay, to Andy about something very important, which is the notion of a team. So we are working as a team. Okay, we are working as a team to, you know, to move forward. Because I remember teacher John example. I worked a lot, I mean, with teacher John. I remember, okay, Abdullahi example, the one who introduced me to Web Talk. He took me by the hand. Anytime I needed him, he was there. He was just tell me what there, and he told me, okay, to carry on, to work. I mean, and to let it happen. And here we are today. And I'm sure I do envision, okay, that you know, in the coming years, things will improve, will be better, will be much better at all levels. Because even Web Talk now, there is a new dashboard that wasn't to me before. Okay, there are new things. Okay, this $5 example, if somebody's, you know, if you refer somebody and he manages to get his $100 at first, so you are going to gain, okay, you know, $5. It was not, I mean, in the beginning, but then, okay, things have progressed and have changed. So now I could, I mean, you know, keep pace with what is going on with all the updates. Okay, so, you know, to put it in a nutshell, at first things are not easy, okay, but then we've got, I mean, two options. Either to say, well, I'm going to grab the opportunity and I'm going to, you know, bend for it and I'm going to fight for it, okay, or I just going to say, no, I'm so sorry, okay, this is not mine, this is not my opportunity, I cannot do this, okay, bye-bye. No, we are here. We're going to work, we're going to do it, believe in ourselves, and yeah.
I do believe in the concept and the thing you're talking about. The thing is, what I was referring to really big, how to say it, really big community, right? Like if you talk about India, it's a really big population, and there are all kind of people in there. So you cannot just say that everybody has the same mindset or everybody will have the same attitude as you have. Some people do get scared and they just go like, "Oh, I cannot do it. Fuck it." So
Well,
it's just
and that's you know, I completely agree with that statement. 100% I agree with that statement. You're going to find someone that says, I can do this tomorrow. And then you're going to have someone that says, how do you make a post in this platform? And that's okay. You know why? Because we're going to explain it to everybody. I don't care. I don't care who comes in. I've, you know, and Hassa, I you know, I don't know if you're on Web Talk at all right now, but Web Talk is we've been explaining, you know, the simplicity of making a post to many people. That's okay. We can help people to understand, because that is the idea here. IEG, which means Innovative Education Global, is just that. If you want to learn something and you have any sort of desire to learn something, whether it's hard for you or it's very easy, we are here to help you. That is the whole point of IEG, is the idea of IEG, Innovative Education Global, is for people to start learning of different ways to support themselves, job opportunities, language learning, different subjects, anything. We can find people that can help you or anyone learn more. So whatever you want to learn, we are here to help those people progress and grow. So that is, I think it's a great question and a great statement that you're saying is, guess what? Not everybody wants to do this. Well, you're exactly right.
Yeah, your platform needs to be motivational and like pushy, you know, to make people do it and, you know, feel like doing something. Yeah, I can do it. Right.
Well,
like your help desk is, as you say, your help desk is better than other platforms. And I am really glad to hear that too. And I would like to get into the staff team too. Like I would like to get to like know what is going on and everything. And I would like to get to know people, right?
Yeah.
So a normal sign up is okay. I get it. The normal sign up and the things that you go through, that I kind of know all the concept because I used to do the marketing, the social marketing. So I know the procedure of that. And if you talk about the investments, it's okay to talk about, it's fine to talk about the how to earn money, but I think the more information should be conveyed is like what is going on in the topic and what is going on in the site platform and that thing.
Yeah, and that's what we will do. I think you came in a little bit late. I was showing a little bit of stuff in Web Talk very quickly, but
I was looking at it. I was looking at all.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so that's we can do that, and that is perfect. What you can say is you can message myself or Tim or someone and say, hey, look, you know, I've got some questions, or I've got people that would like to learn a little bit more and understand. That's fine. We can help anybody. You know, we can show you what it's about, and you know, what's great about it is, yeah, there is the money side of it, but there's also the entire globe of people. We have probably about 80 plus countries that are represented through IEG that interact with each other and you know, learn from each other. So that's you know, that is a great thing for interaction and learning. So you know, I'm very happy to help you and you know, connect with you. So what I would say is, whoever is asking you to come in here or whatever, and you kind of you decide to, you know, sign up for Web Talk or whatever, or talk to them and say, hey, I just need more information before I want to do any of this stuff. You know, we can do a whole nother Zoom where you ask any questions you want, and we can do a live, you know, based on that as well. I want to show you something though. Hasa, you see this behind me?
Yep, I do.
I got that from your country.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Already.
So yeah, so I would love to you know, be able to help you and you know, give you some, you know, information and stuff like that, and kind of show you a little bit more, because I can see that you know, you're gonna want to know a little bit more of the kind of the higher level kind of information before you know, would do anything with this. And that's exactly what I would love to do, is just answer those questions. So what you can do is whoever was talking to you, they obviously know Slim. We can set up a time to do a Zoom. What time is it there right now for you?
It's 4:16 a.m.
Okay, so what's a good time for you as far as being able to do a Zoom, like a better time than 4 in the morning?
I don't know, 10 in the night.
Okay, yeah, at night.
Whatever is suitable to you is like fine with me.
I'm on all the time. So
I'm on all the time too.
Okay. All right, cool. So do this. Talk to whoever was talking to you. See if they're in Web Talk. Get a link from them. Sign up, or talk to them and try to figure it out. Or I'm trying to think of another way. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, just talk to whoever was talking to you.
Are
And
you on Instagram?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram.
Just tell me your ID. I would just hit you up over there.
It is Smith SMITH AD 33. So here, I'll type it in the. You should be able to look me up with that, the Smith AD33. It's in the chat. I should be.
Do you have a pink t-shirt on?
I might. I don't even know.
Just tell me yes or no.
Let me see. Let me see real quickly. Yeah, I have a like a long sleeve pink shirt. You see that?
Yeah, I just hit you up.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, connect with me there and we'll chit chat and we'll set up a time to talk some more. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you should.
What's that?
Hmm?
What was
I
that?
think you should try a new platform that is known as Discord.
You know, I've seen a lot with Discord. The one thing I like about Web Talking about HMTV is I know I'm HMTV. I know the CEO.
To talk about this HMTV.
Oh, to talk about it? Yeah, yeah. I think
you should make a server for it for HMTV.
Okay. Well, you know what? We can talk about that and maybe do something on Discord like that. That would
yeah, you can host like events over there. So that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I'll look at that as another place to, I think, yeah, I mean, what's interesting about most platforms is they all have kind of a similar kind of idea. But what I like about Web Talk, what I like about HMTV is it's more about giving people that use the site, that put in all the effort and all the work, paying them, giving them something in return for all the time that they spent. Because when I talk to people about the idea of like Facebook, people don't know that Facebook makes $6 billion a month.
Yeah.
Well, how do they pay people to get that? Zero. You don't get paid to use Facebook. Now, do people post things to sell or try to promote? And when someone goes to their site or whatever like that, and they purchase something, yeah, you make money. But you don't make money by making a post and people hitting a like or responding or sharing your material. You don't get money unless you're a big name, you have massive followings, you get sponsored. We can look at TikTok. TikTok has grown immensely and very quickly. People are making, some people can make $20,000-$30,000 in a post in TikTok. Well, great, but they have millions of followers that don't make anything. And that's what's beautiful about these platforms is everyone is going to generate revenue as soon as they get into it, whether it's free or whether they upgrade. And another thing, people go, well, why would I upgrade? Well, people pay Facebook to get their information out to more people. They do that. People upgraded with Zoom. It went from 40 million users, and then COVID happened, and now there's over 140 million people using it. And all those people upgraded. They paid $150 to upgrade so they could use Zoom. Did Zoom pay any of those people back? No. They didn't say, hey, oh, so Mr. Businessman, you have 100 employees that just upgraded in Zoom. Guess what? We're going to pay you 10%, 30%. No. Now, Amazon is an affiliate program. If you use your Amazon affiliate number and someone signs up and starts purchasing stuff in Amazon, you get a percentage of that. People go, I never knew about that. Yeah, there's affiliate programs everywhere, but people don't really know about it because they don't promote it, because the companies are already so big, they don't need to promote that anymore. So that's what's beautiful about smaller companies is they say, look, we need to have advertising, but we don't really want to pay for it. Well, if people start talking about it, we're going to give you a percentage. And that's what's so great about HMTV, Builderall, and Web Talk. All of them are going to pay people to use their platform as a thank you. Anybody else have any other questions? before we get, I probably will end this here in just a little bit. But you know, people that are on the Zoom that were invited by Slim or his students, you can talk to him, and we can do another thing where people might have say, hey, you know what, I want to go a little bit deeper into this. I want to ask some questions. Let's do that. That would be fine. This was kind of, to me, it was like an overview and just kind of showing Slim, especially, he was talking to me about kind of some ideas with his country and with traveling and with teaching as well. And, you know, I just wanted to kind of showcase what all we have that is basically exactly what he's talking about. So that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
And like, if I have any questions, would I be able to contact either you or Slim to
yes,
ask?
yes, of course. Are you in Web Talk yet?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I just made an account today.
Okay, perfect. So if you look, let me share this real quickly. This is my page in Web Talk, same thing, at SmithAD33. Go ahead and what I would say is make a, you can follow me, but what I would do is just put a comment here in this post.
All right.
All right, and then what I'll do, just say, hey, you know, I talked to you, you know, follow me or whatever, send me a message, and then yeah, just make a comment here in this post. Now, why am I telling you to do that? Two reasons. One, it's kind of showing how to do this. You know, you can make a live, but guess what? Your comment makes me a little bit of revenue. Not very much,
Oh, I see.
not very much, but now you're on my news feed. Now you've generated a little bit of revenue for Web Talk, and you've generated a little bit of revenue for myself. And that's what we try to show people is, look, these platforms that you do all these things like Facebook and Instagram, you know, Hassan just said, well, let's talk on Instagram. Well, guess what? We're going to talk on Instagram and no one's going to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I should do is, if I want to make revenue out of this, I should tell people to like interact with my posts, right?
Yep. So what you would do very simply is you can go over here.
So what all things
So
makes you earn?
What's that?
What thing on Web Talk makes you earn money?
Okay, I'll show you that. So real quickly, I think it's Adam, right? Z, Adam. Okay.
Yes,
if you
it
look
is.
here, there's different things that you can click on. Here it says get referrals. You can send out emails. They have it all set up. You can copy your own. You can create your own link. You can create a link that's personal to you to send out to people, so that every person that you talk to, you just give them your link and then they sign up. Now, for free, when those people use your link, they now become kind of like a level 1 person. So whenever they make revenue, you make 100% of whatever they make. And that's using the platform for free. Hasta, so what that means is right now, what you generate revenue on is basically like interaction, or people that use your link upgrading in the platform. You get a percentage of that upgrade.
Wait, so where can I see like my credit balance?
Your credit balance, right here in the overview.
Overview.
Yep.
Right.
So overview,
Wonderful.
you're going to have your daily activity rewards. You're going to get money for that. Member referrals, people that you refer, they make revenue for you. This is pro customer referral rewards, which means that if someone upgrades, and if you're free and someone upgrades to pro because they want to have 5 levels of revenue, what happens, which is awesome, is you get that upgrade too. You get the 5 levels. You don't get all the amenities of a pro upgrade, but you do get 5 levels of revenue based on that.
I see. Well, you said earlier that when I make a free account, I get 500 credits, right?
That is HMTV.
Oh, I see.
So
And what's the
HMTV,
difference between these two?
well, the way the thing that I would say is the difference is Web
Whole
Talk to me.
platform.
Web Talk to me is like a social media platform,
Mhm.
but you can also use it for business and things like that. And then HMTV is more like the idea of like a YouTube, but that pays you as soon as you start. So YouTube, like they'll say, okay, you have to
Mhm.
have like 4,000 or 8,000 hours of watched videos and X amount of people, and then maybe we'll give you $5.
Yeah.
HMTV says, nope, as soon as you sign up, you're going to generate revenue. As soon as you start posting stuff and people start watching your platform, you can generate, points and credits for all those activities that are going on. And the more people that start watching your content, so when you start producing really good content, then that is that's going to generate credits for you.
I see.
Okay.
Can you like send me the link to the other HMTV and the third thing? In the chat?
Yeah. What I would do is, who told you to come to check this out, Slim?
Yes. I'm
Okay,
a
so
student.
Slim, I don't know if Slim has an account yet in HMTV.
No, not yet, not yet,
Okay.
not yet, but
So
very
what
soon.
we'll do, Adam, is we're gonna get his stuff set up for free,
Mhm.
and then he can give you the links. So
All right,
I'll
thank you.
Slim, I will give you that stuff, guys. I will say that I'm having some issues with my link, so I'm supposed to probably fix it tomorrow. And once I do, then Slim, I'll send you my link, and you can be in there for free and kind of see what it is, and then I'll be able to, once I get that fixed, I can actually show people. So we'll do another little video or a little live, and I can show you all that platform too. I'm gonna have to get off, guys, because it's been about 2 hours, well, hour and a half or so that we've been on. So
Yeah.
so what I'll do is, like I said, get onto Web Talk, message in the comments on my news feed, guys, and then I will follow you. And then like Hasta said that he's gonna message me and kind of set up another time. Same thing, Slim and your students. Same thing. If you guys want another time to get on and do this again, let's see, tomorrow I probably won't have time, but Wednesday, the rest of this week for sure. So
We'll
if
just
people
look
want,
at it.
what's that?
We'll just look at it. It's fine. I know Adam. Adam is the one who called
okay.
me over here.
Perfect.
So yeah,
Perfect.
we can find that
So-
out pretty easily.
Good. So Adam, just communicate with me, and then tell Hasta what's going on, and we'll get you guys back in and do another kind of thing where we're showing everything. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
All right, guys. I gotta log off. The boys are about to walk in the door, and all craziness is gonna be unleashed. So hopefully, go back, watch the video, see if there's anything. If you have questions, put them in the comments, in the newsfeed, put your questions. I'll try to answer that, and then we'll set up a time. Adam, go in there and tell me what time would be a good time for you, and we'll kind of work with. I'll work with you, and then we can kind of send that message out and get that set up so we can do another meeting.
All right, sounds
All
good.
right, guys.
It's Andy, okay.
One thing,
Okay.
where are you from, Andy, by the way?
I am actually, I was born in Colombia, South America, but I grew up in Denver, Colorado, and then I also moved to the UAE and taught in Abu Dhabi for about 5 years. That's this with all the traveling and stuff.
Yeah.
And now I'm currently in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, nice.
So all over the place.
Yeah.
That's why this is something that's something that I'm passionate about, is because 1, I love to travel. 2, I'm a teacher, and I think that teachers should get more love than they do. And these are some ways that we can generate that value for teachers. And
I
give
can
them,
totally understand that.
yeah. So that's what, in a nutshell, that's really what I'm about, is helping teachers and educators and people that just want to help other people learn, as well as I love to travel. And, to me, going to a country and being there face to face is way better than being on a Zoom talking to people from a country.
Sure.
Okay. So that's
Pandemic.
the goal. That's the goal.
This is
for all
teacher
of us.
Andy, and this is teacher Andy. What we are going to work on. Okay. This is what we
Oh,
are going to
just-
make it happen. Okay.
Yeah, just before you go, Andy.
Yes.
So I'm on Web Talk now, and for some reason I cannot comment on the latest posts. Just this
Okay,
Zoom
so
meeting.
what you want to do is just click on my profile, whatever, and say follow, and I will look you up here real soon, and
All right.
then I'll connect with you, and then you'll be able to make that comment.
All right, done.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Yep. So just hit follow, and then I'll find you.
All right, I did.
All right, guys.
all right.
I'll do this again. No problem. Let's say maybe like Wednesday, I could probably do this again. So that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi guys.
Cheers,
All
man.
All right. Bye bye.